Welcome to the updated version of Ultimate Free-to-Play Beginner's Summary Guide for Arknights in 2024-2025. I'm Arkchive, an experienced Arknights YouTuber with multiple accounts on various servers. By the end of this video, I'm very confident that you'll acquire the basic information needed to kickstart your journey in Arknights. My channel is dedicated to Arknights content, and we regularly post various Arknights content. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates on Arknights. It's recommended to turn on the subtitles function in YouTube for a better viewing experience. Arknights is a new style tower defense strategy game that has developed its unique style since its inception in 2019. While we won't delve into the expensive story setting today, we'll be covering all the essential topics you need to excel in the game as a beginner. Server selection. Arknights offer 5 servers, categorized into 3 main groups: CN, Global, and Taiwan. The global server further divides into KR, JP, and EN. Comparatively, CN is ahead by 6 months, Taiwan lags 3 months behind Global, and KR and JP are 16 hours ahead of EN. Choosing a server depends on several factors. Each server has its own language, which is important to consider unless you're comfortable with the server's language. CN provides early access, but may require you to provide your ID to Bilibili, a China game company for non-China players. JP offers special anniversary rewards of free temples every 3 months together with anniversary, which is not available on other servers. Taiwan is less recommended due to its lag behind other servers. KR and EN are also viable options. Now, we are going through the basic resources of the game. Sanity. Sanity serves as the stamina for completing stages. You regain 1 sanity every 6 minutes, totaling 10 per hour and 240 per day. The sanity cap increases with your level, reaching a maximum of 135 and level 120. Apart from natural regeneration, sanity can be replenished through various means such as OP, sanity potions, small gifts on anniversaries, and leveling up. Different types of sanity potion exist, but the cap remains at 999. To avoid reaching the cap for natural regeneration of sanity, players often play the game twice daily. OP. Original Prime is the premium currency in Arknights, obtainable by clearing certain stages for the first time or purchasing in-game. It serves various functions such as gacha pulls, buying skins, and refreshing sanity, making it a very crucial resource in the game. Orandom. Orandom functions as a gacha currency convertible from OP. Each pull typically requires 600 Orandom, except for Beginner Banner, which needs 380 Orandom only. Orandom is earned through daily quest, purchasing the monthly card, completing the weekly fight named Annihilation, or clearing it for the first time. Langman dollars are farmable resources essential for upgrading operators, elite promotions, base construction, and material merging. They are obtainable from CE stages and producible within the base. EXP is similar to LMD but exclusively used for upgrading operators. There are 4 types of EXP, each offering different values and obtainable from LS stages. Regarding operators, they range from 1 to 6 stars, with 6-star operators being highly sought after due to their increased potential and strength. However, investing in 6-star operators requires substantial resources as they typically work well at Elite 2 with masteries, which is the dot you see here. For beginners, it's advisable to invest in 3 stars and 4 stars operators as they require fewer resources. While higher star operators generally boast more strength, some exceptions exist where lower star operators excel. There are 8 classes in Arknights: Vanguard, Guard, Sniper, Caster, Medic, Defender, Specialist, and Supporter. It's recommended to have 2 operators from each of the first 6 classes, and including Shaw and Rope for Specialist, Shaw and Rope, and Podenko or Orchid for Supporters. Upgrading operators increases their strength, while Elite Promotion unlocks new skill. 3-star operators cannot be elited, 4 and 5-star operators gain 1 new skill upon Elite Promotion, and 6-star operators gain 2 new skill at both Elite 1 and Elite 2. All resources needed for upgrades are obtainable in-game through sanity. Operators have different stats, and there are 2 significant damage types: physical and arts damage. Physical damage is counted by defense, while arts damage is counted by resistance, multiplication. For example, if an operator received 50 arts damage from the enemy and has 10 resistance, 90% of the arts damage will be reflected on the operator's HP, which is 45. But if it is 50 the physical defense and your operator has 10 defense, your operator will receive 40 physical damage. Green certificates. The primary source of green certificates comes from receiving duplicate operators, which can be viewed in this button. Over the years, we've discovered that the most efficient way to spend them is by purchasing items from the store when they refresh monthly. All of the first floor, and for the second floor, only these two. It is crucial to ensure you have enough green certificates to buy these monthly items, and any excess ones can be used to buy materials if needed. Yellow certificate. Yellow certificate mainly comes from receiving duplicate operators of higher rarity. Generally, the most worthwhile item to exchange in this shop is pulls, which are best exchanged together in a month for a total of 258 yellow certificates for better efficiency. You can also use 180 yellow certificates to exchange for the 6-star operator that refreshes every 14 days, although this is generally not advisable. Blue certificates. This currency is more for big spending collectors. As a free-to-play, you typically won't be utilizing this currency. Red certificate. You can obtain red certificate from AP stages, similar to LMD and EXP, but their uses are slightly less. Generally, people exchange them for the monthly block, priced at 480 for 4 monthly. There's only one operator worth exchanging here, which is Honeyberry, priced at 600 for the first copy, with subsequent copies providing minimal upgrades while still costing 600 each. It's fair to stop exchanging after obtaining one copy of Honeyberry and the monthly module blocks for beginners. Hit hunting tokens. These tokens are unlocked during anniversaries every 3 months, with each pull in the limited banner converting into 1 token. Having 75 tokens allows you to exchange for the rated 5-star operator, while having 300 tokens allow you to exchange for a 6-star operator of present and past, which is called Spark. If you don't spend the tokens on time, or if the residual amount doesn't reach 75 or 300, they'll be converted into another currency. Generally, they are used for upgrading materials for operators, but typically only used in drastic situations. Purple certificates. This section is primarily for veteran players. When they acquire duplicate furniture in events, it gets converted into purple certificates. The items that are available here, including Orandom, are quite decent. Remember to exchange all furniture for events that will rerun, typically found in the event shop. Not this one, okay? Not this one. It will be available in the event shop, which is this one. Gacha. As a free-to-play player in Arknights, you generally have 25 monthly pulls if you play daily and complete tasks regularly. Purchasing the monthly card, the most recommended spending option, increases this to 35 pulls. Various events and the shop also offers opportunities to obtain pulls as bonuses. There are 5 types of banners: beginner banner, kernel banner, standard banner, rated banner, and limited banners. For beginner banner, rerolling isn't necessary as operators are generally equally strong. However, if you aim for a specific operator, taunt is a good choice. Kernel banner include operator released during specific periods, not ideal for free-to-play players. It's recommended to focus on rated and limited banners. Only beginner banners have a different pull price, which is 380, while other require 600 or random. Aim for new operators on these banners and stay updated on the channel for information on worth pulling banners. Shop. This guide focuses on free-to-play strategies, so we won't delve deep into the shop. Generally, the only worth purchase is the monthly card. Spending wisely as is advisable. Stages. Different stages feature various enemies and mechanics. Generally, aim for 3 stars by preventing enemies from entering the blue box. Completing a stage awards 1 OP. Resource stages with higher difficulty offers better rewards, so progress towards those. When you struggle for a stage, turn to YouTube guides for help. There are clear guides for all stages by various creators. Free-to-play players can search for low-end guides initially, transitioning to AFK guides once their roster is developed. AFK guides are also posted on this channel for stage guidance. Support unit. The elite level of your support unit depends on the highest elite level in your squad. To play efficiently, rush a 4-star operator to Elite 2 first. This allows you to borrow an E2 6-star operator from the support unit to tackle stages effectively. Note that using a support unit prevents auto-deployment, requiring you to manually play for each stage. Now, let's dive into the daily must-dos. Recruitment. In the recruitment feature, there are various tags and combinations that can potentially recruit specific operators. You can explore this feature more on the A-Ship GitHub website. Simply click on the tags you see and it will display a list of operators associated with those tags. You can also refresh the tags if they don't match for what you're looking of. Generally, aim for operators with higher star ratings. Personally, I typically wait for 9 hours and only select tags that include operators better than 3 stars. This is also where you can acquire green and yellow certificates aside from pulling. Base. The base feature is more geared towards mid to late game content. However, it will undergo changes in about a year from the release of this video. As a beginner, focus more on progressing through the stages until reach 4-4, which marks the beginning of mid-game. Sanity spending. Certain stages are locked and only unlocked on specific dates, as indicated in the game. During events, players often focus on farming these stages for better drop rates and event currency. For beginners, it's better to farm the most efficient stage to level up your roster initially. Use up your sanity efficiently by farming until you run out for the next stage. For the credit store, you need to add friends and visit those with an orange circle. I usually click the next button until it says limit up for today, which is as shown by here. Focus on acquiring LMD and recruitment tickets, followed by EXP and gold bars. The operators available here are not significant in the long run. After completing all the tasks, remember to collect your rewards as that's what matters most. You can play the game at your own pace, but for maximum efficiency, aim to progress past chapter 1. During this time, spend your pulls on the beginner banner. Although I'm not a fan of rerolling, Taunts is the best option here. Afterwards, work towards completing CE6 and LS6, and focus on farming the resources needed to E2 your first 4-star operator. Some good choices for the first 4-star operators includes Myrtle and Quora, and that covers everything you need to know as a beginner to get off to a good start in Arknights. See you in 4-4 when you enter the mid-game phase.